The recently released fuel price adjustments ahead of the new year have elicited strong criticisms from the opposition United Workers' Party, UWP. The January 1st fuel price adjustments saw reductions in two petrol products, with the 100-pound cylinder decreased from $288.43 to $279.68 per cylinder, and bulk wholesale LPG down from $2.75 per pound to $2.67 per pound. Gasoline and diesel remained unchanged at $16.50 per gallon respectively. Kerosene at $11.72 per gallon, the 20-pound cylinder at $39.30, and the 22-pound cylinder at $43.22, all unchanged. The UWP, in its attempts to pile on the pressure on the ruling Saint Lucian Labour Party, is taking Finance Minister and Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre to task over claims of exorbitant gas prices. The opposition's social media accounts are filled with comparative messages on gas prices.
Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre continues to overcharge Saint Lucians with exorbitant fuel prices. In June of 2021, whilst the United Workers' Party was still in office, the price of a barrel of oil was US $73. At that time, mindful that many Saint Lucians were facing financial difficulties due to the pandemic, former Prime Minister Alan Chastanet took the decision to cap gas prices at $13.95 a gallon. Today, under the leadership of Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre, a barrel of oil is also US $73. However, Saint Lucians are paying $16.50 per gallon of fuel. Yet another glaring example of Philip J. Pierre showing that he cares more about the government's finances than the well-being of the people whom he serves.
But the government of Saint Lucia, under the leadership of Philip J. Pierre, is pointing to its heavy subsidization of cooking gas. An Office of the Prime Minister statement reads, quote, "For the period April 1st to December 2023, the government is projected to spend $8.10 million on subsidies for LPG. These elevated subsidy rates have successfully kept the retail prices of the 20 pounds and 22 pounds LPG cylinders affordable for the average St. Lucian household and averted exorbitant price hikes." End quote. Newsforce made attempts to contact the Saint Lucia Petroleum Dealers Association for a dispassionate view on the now politically charged issue. However, the association is undergoing restructuring, so says branch manager at Jean-Marie & Sons, Everestus Jean-Marie Jr.
For the past few years, it's been actually inactive, and a few dealers and myself came together and we decided, hey, we need to get this thing back on track.
Jean-Marie Jr., speaking in his personal capacity in the absence of an active association, believes more should be done to educate the public on the petrol prices.
At this point, there needs to be a discussion as to, the justification for where the price is at. So I think that is the next thing on the docket for us. I don't have much comment on where the price is at now. I see the structuring and what goes into the structuring, but the initial price of the barrel, I can't speak on at this point in time.
When an association is formed, how does that benefit a regular consumer?
Well, one of the things that we can do operating as an association is that it allows us to approach different companies to get and to share ideas, and in so doing, it allows us to provide a better service to the consumer. So, for example, if we're able to communicate in the sense where our attendants, we can do almost a standardized training, or we have a one body that trains all of our attendants. That's one of the ways that we know we can provide or be sure that we're putting out the proper service to the consumer. If we're able to, approach government and try to lobby for different things, one of those being price changes, that knock-on effect is going to benefit the consumer. So
Saint Lucia, as an importer of the commodity, is highly susceptible to the vagaries of the international crude oil market, from which refined petroleum products are derived, with volatile changes in price driven by world events, including oil cartel production fluctuations, global conflict, climate variability, and the whims of speculators.